Stubbornness will be the end of Arne Slot at Liverpool. And we saw it in this game again. And I do not understand why a coach who sees that something is not working keeps on thinking, maybe perhaps if I try it again, this time around it will work. I'm talking obviously about the fact that Arne Slot has players who he has seen work, perform for him, but instead of using those players, he keeps on going to the players that he prefers. And in him going back to the players that he prefers, they don't give him the performances that he expects, and then the team loses, and then it's like it's a surprise, or it's VAR, because yes, it's VAR, it always is a factor in some games, but you just have to accept that Arne Slot at this point is responsible for Liverpool's downfall. And in this game against Nottingham Forest, the biggest issue is why bench Andy Robertson and play a player who's not giving you anything. It's understandable. This is one thing that you must understand. If a player is new to the team and they are not performing the way that they should be, it's okay. Let them adapt. But no, Arne Slot does not want to do that. Instead, what he wants to do is play the players that he likes. But it's not just Robertson was omitted, right? Because on top of that, Hugo Ekitike has been one of Liverpool's best players, if not the best player so far this season, scoring goals, making things happen. He goes to France, the national team, he performs, he does things for them as well. Comes to Liverpool, he gets benched. For who? For Alexander Isak. Now, don't get me wrong. There is nothing wrong with Alexander Isak as a player. He's actually very brilliant. But he is still at the stage whereby he's adapting to Liverpool and he has not, gotten moving. So why are you forcing a player like that to start games? Because he starts games, he stinks the place up, and then he gets taken off. What do you think that does to his confidence? Ease him in. Like, play Ekitike for 70 minutes. Bring on Isak. Or better still, play them both, because what we also saw earlier on in the season is that Ekitike would have a brilliant game, but then he would get subbed off in like 70 minutes. You're like, but he hasn't done anything wrong. He's actually giving defenders problems. Like, one of the players who's so key to Liverpool right now is Dominic Szoboszlai. But he's key to Liverpool playing as a 10. But what does Arne Slot do? He takes Curtis Jones, who does not have any sense of agency that is needed by a 10. He's an 8. He's better slowing down the game and just keeping the ball moving. What does Arne Slot do? He takes him, he plays him as a 10. He takes a player who's a 10 in Szoboszlai, he plays him as a right back. I guess it's a sin to be versatile, because now since he can play right back, that means stick him in there. Even though you see that he's not going to give you anything creatively as a 10 if you take him to right back. That's exactly what happens. And when he's there, that means something is missing in midfield. His work rate, his creativity, all of that gone. You play Curtis Jones there. What is the alternative? I mean, Liverpool are playing a system whereby they are allowing one of the fullbacks to go up. So why not just bring on Gomez to play as a right back, because Bradley is injured and Frimpong is also not available? Bring on Gomez, play him as a right back, keep Szoboszlai in his 10. In that way, you have continuity in your midfield. Because now what you've effectively done, you've removed the right back. In a right back, a natural defender, you've replaced him with someone who's not a defender. Fine. But on top of that, you have destabilized your midfield. Why keep on shifting pieces where they don't need to be shifted? Your midfield is fine. It's better now. Keep it like that. McAllister, Gravenberch, and Szoboszlai. Keep them like that. And then at the back, defender for defender. And then leave a back three, because Liverpool are also struggling to deal with counters. Yet somehow, Arne Slot is still telling all of his players to go up. He did not learn from Pep last season, because Pep had the same problem of sending everyone up front, but then he couldn't deal with counters. And now the thoughts of Slot has to go are coming up more and more, because of the fact that he cannot continue doing like this. Because a lot of people already said last year he did not sign anyone. He just played with Klopp's players, and now that he has to play with his own players and implement more of his ideas, he's struggling. I think 2 more losses and he's gone. But what do you guys think? Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I will see you on the next one.